ああ、今度も一緒に行こう。弱点カンパ。
足手まといなんてごめんよ。
お前にふさわしい場所はバルハラだ。この瞬間、私の心の氷は完全に溶けた。
Hi, welcome to this video. So, in this video, I'll be talking about Fenny Starshine and why she is the best, probably the best character in the game. I'd argue she can do pretty much anything that you would need to pretty much complete the whole game, just because of how she is and how she buffs herself and how she buffs her allies. So, before that, sorry for the late video. I pretty much has changed some stuff with my OBS and I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more editing than I do with my previous videos, just because I'll put a little bit more effort. Anyways, as you can see, there's gonna be some gameplay with Fenny as a main DPS, which you should never do unless if you are a early game player or if you just started. Now, how do you get Fenny? You pretty much just go to your event tab, which I'll be screenshotting, and then you'll pretty much just find her there. You'll get her logistics squad and herself, and you'll get a nice cool animation, which is really cool if you saw my last video. Now, I'll be going over her skills. So her on-field skill, which is not important if you're doing support, but I'll explain it anyways. If you pick a direction, you'll get different clips, and this skill has no cooldown. So if you go forward, you'll get 15 bullets of explosive bullets with 200% more damage, but cannot crit. Can only hit up to 3 enemies. This is using your S energy. Going to the side, so left or right, will get you 45 bullets instead of the normal 36. And if you don't have the upgrade, it'll be 30. And you'll pretty much be just getting 20% more damage on your kinetic, which is really, really helpful. Now, if you go backwards, if you run out of S energy, this will recover 1 S energy per bullet, which is really, really important as well. All 3 of them will get buffs based on the weapon and also your logistics squad, anyways. So we'll keep going. Her support skill, which I will be showing you in a clip here somewhere, probably, hopefully. It will give your allies some ammo, and pretty much 100% of their ammo plus some more, which I don't remember how much more, but Life Infinite, I believe it's like 109 or something. And crossbows are strictly 40, and the only crossbow character at the moment is Kataya, but in the future, if there's another one, it will be also 40. Now, these bullets will be buffed bullets, but it doesn't explain in the skill because they're in your logistics squad and your weapon. So I won't be explaining too much here, but I believe it does increase your attack. Now your ultimate, which is a very simple ult, you might see me use my ult time to time in the gameplay that you see right now. She'll be getting basically a laser beam, and it's a really cool laser beam. That's pretty much it. But the damage does get affected by her ballistic damage bonuses, and gives her 20 S energy, which is really, really important if you are using her as a main DPS for some odd reason. I would love her to be more of a main DPS, but she's really not, so it kind of sucks. But it's all well. And also, I will be doing a screenshot here. You should be using your ultimate on switch out instead of stay in. The reason why, if you use stay in, that means you'll switch to Fenny, which you do not want to do if you're using her as her support. Obviously, if you're using her as a main DPS, it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Now her, her Dueo's alignment, or whatever you call it, the alignment skill is basically giving your whole team more ballistic damage by 12% and 1% each time you hit 100 alignment index. So, we'll go over her weapon. Her weapon, I believe, will give you some attack. I believe it's 18%. Let me just double check. Sorry about that. I will check really, really quickly. But yeah, 18%, and you get some defense ignore. You get 12% defense ignore, and you get, every time you do a special clip, you have 15% more, and if she's off-field, it'll be 30. So, essentially, Fenny can buff herself by 15% when she's using a special clip, and also will be ignoring 12% of the damage, and obviously she'll get 18% extra attack. And then if she's off-field, it will still do the same amount of defense ignore, but will double it. So if you have her at tier 2, it'll be 50% instead of the 30. Now let's keep going with her logistics. So I was a little bit confused with her logistics. Her logistics actually doesn't really work for herself, but it is very important anyway. So if you are using Starstone Clip, which is the skill from what I understand, that is what you get. You will get an additional 40% ballistic damage, so each time you use your supportive skill, that ally that is on field will be getting 40% extra. So if you can think about that, plus the weapon will be insane. Now, if Fenny uses Star Gem Clip, which is her own clip, she'll be getting 20% extra damage per on the hit, essentially. So yeah, that is pretty much it for that. Now, as for manifestations, I don't really need to explain it. I'll just do a TLDR. Essentially, the first one will increase your damage type and also has a chance of increasing more bullets depending on the weapon. And the second one will basically give you more ammo capacity, which is kind of good. And yeah, the other ones don't really matter too much. It's pretty chill. And her neuronics, I already kind of half explained it anyway, so that's fine. Now, I will be showing you how you should be using Fenny. And yeah, I'll be right back, I guess. See you in a bit. Okay, cool. Hi. So, remember her skill going forward: 15 bullets or 10 bullets if you didn't upgrade it. Explosive bullets, 200% critical damage. Sorry, 200% kinetic damage, no critical damage at all. And 45 bullets or 30 if you didn't upgrade it. Crit damage, 10, and also 20% more kinetic damage. Now watch my S energy going up on the bottom left side. Let me do it again. S energy at the bottom, going up, going up, going up. Obviously, please hit them. Okay, cool. Now let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna demo on life. The bullets. See? Okay. I don't want to kill him. Like that. You keep shooting. Okay. I'm just gonna get my ult. So let me just do that real quick. Watch my S energy. S energy went back up. Okay, one quick tip. So if you're running out, no cooldown. Okay? No cooldown. Oh, well, I got hit. No cooldown. Got it? So, always, because of her upgrade, always do it when she has an empty clip. If you don't do an empty clip, you will get cooldown. Yeah, that's really it. We'll keep going. But yeah, that's pretty much Fenny Starshine for you. That's really all. There's nothing really much to her. She's very, very simple, but I think she is probably the best in the game. So I'll be explaining one more slight thing, which will be her teams. And I just don't have one character, but I believe pretty much I'll just get... let's just do a team here. Sure. So Fenny Starshine succeeds with people that are doing ballistic damage, so obviously life, infinite sight, and we can even go with Kataya. Another one would be Fenny Cornet. I don't know if she's that good with Marion Swift because I don't use her, but I know she's good with Cheshing as well. I can't really show you her, but I know she goes good with that as well. But any other unit that has ballistic damage as their main thing, you can even use it with Cherno if you really want to, but she has skill damage. She's not really that great. I'd much rather use Tess over Fenny, if it's the case with Cherno. So yeah, not too amazing. But as a Fenny DPS, any support can do. Any support will just do. You could just go with Mexer. You can go with Arcacia, but like any character, any support character will do. You won't be using her as main DPS for long anyways, though I am using her as main DPS for the Paradox. So yeah, I'll be doing that later. Anyways, I think that's all I have for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Any questions, put it down in the description. Like, subscribe, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you in the next video, which I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll see you later. Bye!